The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
どうした？
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Valroyo as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
どうした？
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single
はい。
question. The next divine.
ジゼルでいいじゃん。
We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of
そうなんだ。
divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
なぜ必要なんだ？
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Phaedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
こんなすごいんだ。そこまで意見が割れているのか？
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
どれぐらい留守にするん
How
だ？
long does the Chantry need them?
Several months at least.
数ヶ
If
月？
one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returned
Ah.
to the Inquisition.
どっちか教皇になるってこと？彼女たちは重要
These
だ。
aren't just any 2 people. They're key members of the Inquisition.
For the sake of Phaedas, we must ask you to make this sacrifice.
This will have to be settled later. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
エリアナかカサンドラがいなくなるってことかな。
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon Corypheus will have no place to hide. Cullen is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
はい。
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
We're well loved in Orlais. Say the words and Empress Celine will send her
お
support.
う、やった甲斐があった
Actions
な。
at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet
アダマント
demons.。
はいはいはい。
With Orlay's support, our numbers match his. Corypheus's followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
今がチャンスか？脱走兵を期待し
Perhaps
よ
they'll rethink following the Darkspawn Magister from the dawn of time. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
とどめを刺す時が来
We
た。
strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude
ああ、そうなんだ。
Which should surprise no one.
おや、
Fortunately, I can
露出
assist.
が多いな。どうぞ続けてくれ。
Have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks
意
from
外と
those forgotten woods is as ancient
意外と
as
小ぶりだね。
dangerous.
Which is?
Tis best if I show you. This is an Illuvian,
エルビアン。
elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds.
なんだ？
That is what Corypheus seeks.
どうやったんだ？
You can restore an artifact like this.
There was a price, but
代償
one
ってな
I
んだ？
gladly paid. I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
何なんだエルビアンって。
A more appropriate question would be,
ああ、ゲートみたいな音？お、入ってった。どこだ？
if this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
何があんの？危険なのか？
Is this place dangerous? It feels...
Unnatural, yes. We are, however, in no
なんもないの。
peril. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
こちらから開ける？
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
鍵を持っているのか？
Suppose you have such a key.
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
そうなんだ。そもそも役に立つの
Most
か？
of these mirrors are broken or locked. Then what use are they?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough
そういう
power
風に
could
使うんだ。
tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh. Like Corypheus wanted to do with the anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
「傲慢がもたらしたもの。審問会は今や侮れない勢力である。兵士を呼び集めてカダッシュ審問官の軍と共にアーバー荒野へ進軍し、最後にもう一度コリーフィウスの狂信者へ立ち向かうよう味方に命じよ。審問会はコリーフィウスが長く失われていたエルフの遺物をアーバー荒野で見つけ、実際にフェイドへ入ってその力を手にする前にこのダークスポーンの賢者を阻止しなければならないと。
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts
さっきのや
still
つか。
work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
彼を止める理由が増えた。
I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
そうなのか。
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
うん、計画を聞いてくれ。
You follow the orders of your Inquisitor. All three of
なん
you.
かあるの？
Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus's army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We'd be remiss to not take advantage of your knowledge, Lady Morrigan. Please lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here. Although it is good to see its value.
どうすんだ？
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
うん。皆を誇りに思っている。
The Inquisition began as a handful of soldiers. Thanks to you, we're now a force that will topple a self-proclaimed god. I could ask for no finer counsel, no better guidance.
I speak for all of us when I answer. We could ask for no finer cause.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or this illuvion.
なんだ？帝国兵かな？これは審問会？密偵だ。悪そうだな。焼いてる。で、カレンの部隊が追いつくと。
Inquisitor.
How goes the battle, Captain?
We're holding, barely. The Red Templars are fighting harder than ever with their master nearby. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
気をつけろ、隊長。
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
私は創造主ではない。
No one mistakes me for the maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a chantry fable. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal.
Which is?
A place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the illuvion he covets...
杖持ってるけど一緒に戦うのかな。うわ。爆発してる。
Let us hope we reach this temple before the entire forest is reduced to ash.
ああ、一緒に行くんだ。着いた。おう。綺麗なとこだな。あれ？テンプル騎士が死んでる？死 死んでないか。
The wretch mocks you, master.
誰？
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
わかんない。
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
なんだ爆発した。ん？ああ。
It cannot be.
Across the bridge, now!
怪物化した。違うか。コリフィウス。これコリフィウスか。危ない。コリフィウスと戦ってたのはなんだ？エルフの生き残り？
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a well of sorrows?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
わからないということだな。
You were guessing. Corypheus might not be after this alluvion. It might not even be here.
Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
そんな怒んなよ。
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do.
Don't let them pass.
はい。
Come on, we might catch them.
燃えてるけど。
Hold a moment.
大丈夫。
While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
なぜ？
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
Just a thought. Maybe rushing through this place like a mad bull isn't the best plan.
You see the urgency. We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
確かなのか？
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal, or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
あ、ちょっと怪しいよね。ロマンチストなのか？
Expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but
なんだよ。
at a terrible price.
恩恵と代償とはなんだ？
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague.
曖昧だっ
The
た。
term I deciphered was halam shivanas, the sweet sacrifice
Oh.
of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
なぜもっと早く教えてくれなかっ
You trust me
た？
enough to tell me about this price when you read it.
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
全然わかんないな。抽象的で。